Let's get right into it. Number 10. Cast iron pans. Your grandma's cast iron pan is probably older than your parents', and it still works. People pass them down like family heirlooms. Cast iron gets better the more you use it.
Every time you cook, a thin layer of oil bakes into the surface. This is seasoning.
Over years of cooking, that seasoning builds up into a naturally non-stick surface. It improves with age. Modern non-stick pans are different. They work great for 6 months, then tiny scratches appear. The coating starts flaking into your food. That coating is made from PTFE, also known as Teflon. If you leave it on high heat, the coating breaks down and releases toxic fumes. These fumes cause polymer fume fever in humans and are lethal to pet birds. Cast iron on high heat just gets hotter. You can put it in a 500-degree oven. Use it on a campfire or sear a steak so hard it sounds like a thunderclap. Try that with your non-stick pan, and you'll have a warped, toxic piece of garbage.
Number 9. Physical car buttons. Think about changing the temperature in a modern car.
You have to look away from the road, find the right spot on a screen, and tap. All while doing 70 miles per hour. Now think about an old car. You reach over, grab a knob, and turn it. Done. Eyes never left the road.
Your fingers can feel physical buttons. There is a bump, a ridge, a click.
Your brain learns where they are without you having to look. This is haptic feedback. Modern touchscreens have none. Every button is just flat glass, so your eyes do the work. Studies confirm using a touchscreen while driving is a massive distraction. One test found drivers needed 40 seconds of looking at the screen for a simple task. At highway speeds, you travel 16 football fields completely blind. Number 8. CRT Televisions. Competitive gamers still hunt down old tube TVs from the 90s. Not for nostalgia, but because they perform better than modern screens for certain games.
When you press a button, there is a delay before it shows on screen. Input lag.
On a modern flat screen, it can be 10 to 100 milliseconds. It gets you killed. A CRT TV has almost zero input lag. Under 1 millisecond. Basically instant.
This is why professional Super Smash Bros. Players still drag these heavy TVs to tournaments.
Old games were designed for CRT screens. Artists used a trick called dithering.
On a modern sharp screen, that blur doesn't happen. You see a chunky mess of dots.
Number 7. Tube amplifiers. Recording studios still pay thousands for amplifiers built before your parents were born. These are tube amplifiers. Glass bottles with metal parts inside that glow orange when on. When sound goes through a tube amp, it produces harmonic distortion. It sounds fuller and warmer. Digital amplifiers work differently. They chop sound into millions of mathematical pieces and reassemble them. In this process, subtle details can get lost. Listeners often describe digital audio as fatiguing. Number 6. Mechanical locks. A lock made in 1920 is still doing its job today. Smart locks connect to your phone, your cloud account, and a dozen other things. In 2019, a researcher found a vulnerability. One remote command could open every single lock.
To break into a mechanical lock, you have to be there physically. It takes time.
It makes noise and leaves evidence. A hacker breaking into a smart lock leaves nothing. Number 5. Wood stoves. Your smart thermostat has 47 settings, and none work during a blackout. During the 2021 Texas winter storm, millions sat freezing in their homes. People with wood stoves were warm. They were cooking soup. They had light. A wood stove radiates heat outward in every direction, like a tiny indoor sun. Central heating is complicated. A wood stove is an iron box with a pipe. Number 4.
paper maps. A GPS is like a confident friend who has never been there.
In 2011, 3 tourists in Death Valley followed their GPS down a road that disappeared.
Their car got stuck, and they almost died of dehydration. A paper map shows everything.
You can see that a road connects to nothing for 40 miles. GPS only shows turns.
GPS turns your brain off. Studies show regular users have measurably worse spatial awareness.
Turn right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Number 3, mechanical sewing machines. A 1950s Singer can be older than your relatives. A brand new computerized machine displays an error code. E7. Not your thread is loose.
The 1950s Singer is ready to go. Ready to sew through leather or canvas.
It's all gears, cams, and levers. If it breaks, you open it and fix it. When a computerized machine breaks, you need a technician with a laptop and the power.
Number 2, Sextant. Your phone's GPS can't find a parking lot. A sextant finds continents.
A sextant is a tool for navigating by the sun and stars. No signal needed. GPS depends on a network of satellites. Those satellites can be turned off or jammed.
Imagine you're in the middle of the ocean when that happens. Your screen goes dark.
A sextant doesn't care. The stars have never gone offline for maintenance. This is why the US Navy brought back sextant training in 2015.
Number 1, Roman aqueducts. The Romans built water systems 2,000 years ago.
Some are still running today. Actually running, moving water to farms right now.
The technology is brilliant because it is simple. Gravity does all the work.
It does not need a plug, a bill, or a technician. Just the Earth's pull. Compare that to today's electric pump irrigation. A pump that costs tens of thousands. It needs electricity and a technician when it breaks. In 2021, a blackout left farms dry.
In the Andes, farmers use ancient stone channels called amunas that capture rainwater. The Roman aqueduct in Segovia, Spain, moved water 10 miles using nothing but gravity.
It worked for over 1,800 years. Your phone charger cannot survive a Tuesday.
Sometimes, the old way is the better way. It's about reliability and simplicity. These tools don't need updates or batteries. They just work, decade after decade.
That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future.
Subscribe to see them. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.